travel restrictions will continue to apply in 2021. So it requires that we examine again our business strategy. And I feel that the sum result would be that the geographical footprint will change. So like in the past, you probably sort of have business events, sort of like it's a predictable pattern. But now I feel that you probably have to monitor a bit more closely. It cannot be like a structured straitjacket formula thing that you apply year after year. So this is my perspective. And then secondly, I also feel that one of the business fundamental is you need to get returns, you need to be profitable. So people are quite spoiled during this period because a lot of organizations offer virtual learning free of charge, and then people don't have to travel. And then the demand for greater and more immersive experience kind of has exploded overnight. So there then is a need to balance cost and time efficiency, because I know from experience that when you deliver a virtual event or hybrid event, it's actually not cheaper, it's a lot costlier. As well as there's quite a bit of relearning and reskilling, and all these are costs. So I just feel that there needs to be a bit more thoughts and greater optimization in terms of our time and the way we spend our money.
The future of events is hybrid. The future of events absolutely is that omnichannel experience that we've created here at PCMA, and it's really driving entertainment, engagement, and completely energising the audience, whether they be virtual or physically in the room.
In a conventional event planning aspect, you don't really pay attention to data analytics. But in a virtual environment, it's really critical and also beneficial when you're looking at forward planning and also trying to pitch for that potential sponsorship angle as well. So these are just the little insights that really gave a different perspective to how one should think as an event planner in the digital landscape.
I particularly felt that it is especially critical now for the business event strategist community to come together to deep dive, explore how we can grab the opportunity that the situation affords us. Well, I think the business events serve as platform for industry partners and the respective industry segment to meet, transact business, and to co-drive progress. So face-to-face interaction, I think I hear from a lot of people that I met these 2 days, it facilitates meaningful knowledge exchange and networking opportunities. So they're important in also helping organizations increase their brand awareness and the trust amongst the target audience. And in the longer term, they have certainly potential to drive social and economic progress within the professional communities.
For me, it's a given that you need to have events. Events are about learning, events are about bringing people together, and events are always going to form the bedrock of business, because if you don't bring people together, if you don't have opportunities to exchange ideas and to learn, then how are people going to create ideas and come together? So the question is, how are events going to happen? Is the events industry going to be stuck in the mold of the old, or is the events industry going to take the challenge and really see how we can change the format of what events looks like? Looking into the future of what the events industry might look like, it brings to mind a quote from Charles Darwin, who said, "It's not the strongest or the most intelligent that survive, it's the ones that are most adaptable to change."
Well, what has been very interesting listening to this about the future of business events is, I think, from my own perspective, is really one has got to reflect everything that has happened in 2020. And quite honestly, this is a very, very good time for us to actually take stock of what we're doing. I would say have the fortitude to actually know what's going to be happening in the future. Very strong takeaways is that who you're serving or who you're servicing, the participant or the customer, or both, and see what are the things that you would have to do to actually meet those services.
We
it will help to build a diverse economy, a stronger economy. And not only that, we're talking about better innovation, job creation, and job retention. We are not talking about just job for me, the organizer, or the exhibition organizers. We are talking about the entire MICE ecosystem. If we were to stop now, what will happen to everybody here? And not only that, we're talking about innovation, more trade, more foreign investment coming into our country. So yes, we need the business event to be here and to continue.